That chipped mason jar sitting in the dollar store bin right now could be sitting on a farmhouse-styled shelf worth $50 by tomorrow afternoon. Rustic Decor is having a massive moment in 2026, and the wildest part is that almost none of it requires a full paycheck. Stick around because flip number 7 on this list turns a $2 item into something that looks like it came straight out of a Joanna Gaines collection, and I promise you will not see it coming. If you love a good budget transformation, hit subscribe right now because this channel is packed with flips just like this one every single week. Let's get into it. Why rustic decor is still everywhere in 2026. Rustic style has not slowed down at all this year. It has actually gotten more intentional. Instead of stuffing every shelf with knickknacks, the trend right now leans into fewer, more meaningful pieces that carry real character. Thrift stores and dollar stores have become the two best sources for this look because both places are quietly full of raw materials just waiting for a coat of paint, a little stain, or a bit of imagination. You do not need a workshop full of tools. Most of these flips take under an hour and cost less than a fast food meal. Flip 1. The mason jar candle holder. Grab a plain glass jar from the dollar store, the kind normally sold for pasta sauce or spices. Wrap the outside in jute twine, working from the bottom up and gluing as you go. Once it is fully wrapped, drop in a chunky pillar candle or a few tea lights. The rope texture instantly reads as Farmhouse, and the flicker of candlelight through the gaps in the twine gives it a warm, lived-in glow that looks nothing like its $2 origin. Flip 2. The wooden crate shelf. Thrift stores are constantly stocked with small wooden crates, often sold for a few dollars because nobody knows what to do with them. Sand down any rough edges, stain them with a dark walnut or espresso finish, then mount them directly to the wall as floating shelves. Stack 2 or 3 at slightly different heights for a layered look. This is one of those flips that looks like a $200 built-in once it is finished, and it takes about 20 minutes of actual work. Flip 3. The galvanized bucket planter. Dollar stores often carry small metal buckets meant for cleaning supplies or party favors. Skip the intended use completely. Drill a few small drainage holes in the bottom, drop in a plastic liner, and use it as a planter for herbs or a faux stem arrangement. The raw metal finish is exactly the industrial farmhouse texture designers are leaning into this year, and it costs a fraction of what a store-bought planter in that same finish would run you. Flip 4. The picture frame sign. Thrift stores are gold mines for ugly, outdated picture frames nobody wants. That is exactly what you want. Strip out the glass and the artwork, then stain or whitewash the frame itself. Cut a piece of scrap wood or even sturdy cardboard to fit inside, paint it a neutral tone, and stencil on a simple word or phrase. Slide it back into the frame, and you have a custom rustic sign that would easily sell for $30 or $40 at a boutique market. Flip 5. The rope-wrapped vase. Any plain ceramic or glass vase from the thrift store works for this one, even ones with slight chips or cracks near the base, since they will be covered. Apply hot glue in sections and wrap thick rope tightly around the entire surface, working in a spiral pattern from bottom to top. The result mimics the look of expensive coastal farmhouse vases that typically sell for $30 or more, and it hides any imperfections in the original piece completely. Flip 6. The distressed book stack. According to 2026 design trends, statement books stacked on shelves and tables are having a real moment right now, and thrift stores are overflowing with hardcovers priced at $1 or $2 each. Choose books with plain or muted spines. Remove the dust jackets if they are too glossy, then lightly sand the edges and corners to create a distressed, well-loved look. Stack 3 or 4 together as a base for a lamp or a small plant, and you instantly get that collected, lived-in shelf styling designers keep pointing to this year. Flip 7. The tin can lantern. Here is the one we promised at the top. Take an empty tin can from your recycling, or grab a cheap decorative one from the dollar store. Fill it with water and freeze it solid. Using a hammer and a nail, punch a simple pattern of holes around the sides while the ice keeps the can from denting or collapsing. Once you let the ice melt out, drop in a tea light. When lit, it throws a soft dotted pattern of light across the walls that looks like something out of a high-end rustic lodge, and the entire project costs next to nothing. Flip 8. The plate wall display. Decorative plates are trending hard in thrift circles again this year, especially transferware and vintage floral patterns. Pick up a handful of mismatched plates for $1 or $2 each, then arrange them on the wall using simple adhesive plate hangers. Grouping them tightly together in a cluster rather than spreading them out is what makes this look feel curated instead of cluttered, and it is a technique designers keep pointing to for 2026 interiors. Flip 9. The window frame mirror. Old window frames show up at thrift stores more often than you would expect, usually pulled from renovation projects. If the glass panes are intact, remove them and replace each pane with a small individual mirror cut to size, or use one larger mirror behind the entire frame. Stain the wood a rich espresso, or leave it whitewashed depending on your space. The finished piece has the exact look of a farmhouse statement mirror that typically retails for well over $100. Flip 10. The scrap wood ladder shelf. Thrift stores occasionally carry small decorative ladders, and if you cannot find one, dollar store wooden dowels or leftover scrap would work just as well for a simple version. Lean it against the wall at a slight angle and drape it with folded blankets, or lay small wooden boards across the rungs to create makeshift shelves for plants and candles. It is one of the easiest ways to add height and rustic texture to an empty corner without spending on actual furniture. That is 10 rustic decor flips that prove you genuinely do not need a big budget to get that warm, collected farmhouse look everyone is chasing in 2026. If you try any of these, take a picture and tag us. We would love to see your version. Let us know in the comments which flip you are trying first, and if this video helped you, smash that like button, subscribe if you are new here, and we will see you in the next one.